The war in Ukraine is in its 9th month. The war has seen many phases where Russian troops had the upper hand, and there have been points where the Ukrainians forced the invading troops to retreat. But right now, the war is taking a new turn, with capital city Kyiv running out of water. These are visuals from the Ukrainian capital, residents queuing up for water. Russian strikes have knocked out water and power supplies. The strikes left some 80% of Kyiv without water. Though Kyiv's mayor is hopeful that this is temporary and the water supplies will resume soon, but many still have opted to get water from wells across Kyiv. Hundreds lined up, often for more than an hour, to pump water by hand from wells to fill plastic bottles and cans.
You have imagined that your life will change in incorrect way. For example, you have not water, you are afraid that you will not have a gas, that you will have not light, for example, because a half of Kyiv now without light and water. And how do you understand how it will impact your life?
Це впливає на життя наше, на денне життя. Так, це дуже незручно. Але якщо правда, це не є проблемою. Проблема в тому, що у нас війна йде. Це єдине зараз проблема. І все.
Їх викликів команда в нас дуже добре адаптується, тому нам навпаки цікаво, тому що у нас не було такого досвіду. А так ми будемо мати ще такий успішний кейс, тому нас вже нічого не злякає.
A massive barrage of Russian cruise missile and drone strikes hit critical infrastructure in Kyiv, Kharkiv and other Ukrainian cities. The targeted missile strikes systematically knocked out water and power supplies. Now, Kyiv says Russian missiles and drones hit 10 Ukrainian regions and damaged 18 sites, mostly energy facilities. Ukraine's Air Force asserts it has managed to shoot down 44 of more than 50 cruise missiles that Russia launched. This is in apparent retaliation for what Moscow alleged was a Ukrainian attack on its Black Sea fleet in Crimea. Now, large parts of the country are already experiencing rolling power cuts as a result. Explosions and air raid sirens were heard in Kyiv early Monday following power outages caused by Russian strikes. But some residents in Kyiv say they're not afraid.
Нащо це вони роблять? Можливо, хочуть нас залякати. Я думаю, що хочуть нас залякати.
Дуже чутно було, був такий свист, тут явно щось летіло, і потім були зриви, ми всі.
Цього ранку ми всі прокинулись від вибухів, потужні були вибухи, 8-10 вибухів приблизно було.
Last month, Ukrainians stunned Moscow by reclaiming many territories emboldened by battlefield success. Kiev forces began to hit deep within Russian-occupied territories. 3 weeks back, a key bridge connecting Crimea to Russia was targeted. Ukraine is blamed for the audacious attack. President Vladimir Putin vowed to hit back hard and target Ukrainian infrastructure in retaliation. Since then, Russian missiles have continued to target Ukrainian infrastructure. On Monday, the Russian army confirmed it had carried out cruise missile strikes and claimed they had all reached their intended targets. Monday's attack comes after Russia pulled out of a landmark agreement that allowed vital grain shipments via a maritime safety corridor. Sevastopol in Moscow-annexed Crimea has been targeted several times in recent months, and it serves as the fleet's headquarters and a logistical hub for operations in Ukraine. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba says instead of fighting on the battlefield, Russia is targeting civilians.
Dear Mr. CM, while you're not surprised or even remotely shocked as our Betis get killed,
Russia reclaiming the position USSR had.
If Moscow is controlling Ukraine,
It is knocking at the door of European Union.
Atrocities against the entire nation continues in Ukraine.
Who is the better batsman between India's Virat Kohli and Pakistan's Babar Azam?
Is there a Hollywood film next?
I hope. Because of the hashtag boycott Bollywood forever trend.
In a major boost, India inducts LCH helicopters to counter China and Pakistan threats.
5G services in India, big move for India.